Hello Zenbees, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string. And this is our string safari number 52. You can check out all our previous projects from this series in the playlist String Safari. Hello, I'm Sandhya Manne. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. For today's project, I will be working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab the supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. So here we are with our supplies. This is my white square tile and I'm using my 01 black micron for today's session. 08 black micron just in case if I need to add black, and a pencil and a stub. So these are my supplies for today's session. So let's get started. So this is our string number 52 and the string goes like this. So I'm kind of going to eyeball a center somewhere here, here and here. So we're just eyeballing a center on all sides, and here's what I'm going to do. I am going to make a curve like this, and here these two are going to be a straight line like this and like this. So this is my string for today's session. It's curved on both sides and the upper side is straight lines. So let's get started now with our first tangle, which is tweed. So I'm going to go ahead and do tweed on these two sides, and then I plan to do two different tangles, another tangle on these two sides. So let's go ahead and start off with tweed. So I start with a straight line like this, come here and go around like that, so like a loop, and I start back on this side and I make a loop. So now here I make an aura line that kind of goes like this and starts back with a loop, and same thing, we're going to go ahead and aura this and go up and make a loop. So it starts off with an aura and then it becomes the main element. So let's keep continuing on this. Okay, so I start off like this, I go around, so I kind of end it here. So I'm just going to pull this out like this and finish it up here, and this goes like this and we just finish it up like that. So now I'm going to repeat the other side. Okay, so starting off on this, So one is slightly shorter and the other one is taller. So we're going to continue on this. So it's in two levels. Okay, so let's repeat this process. Okay, so that was my final one. So I'm just going to end it like this. Okay, so that was bead, and we did that across the straight lines. Here we're going to create this tangle called Baumschmuck. It's a lovely border tangle, a fun tangle I would say. So let's go ahead like this. Um, so we're going to leave a bit of a space from this border line. So we're going to work somewhere or along this line, like somewhere here. So we start off with a pod. So I'm going to start. So I'm going to leave about this much space and start off with a pod. So it's a nice, lovely pod like that. And I'm going to make another pod, but make sure they touch each other. So I'm going to go around making pods here and here, and every time remember that they touch each other. Okay, okay, so we got these pods all done. So now I am going to connect the ends of these pods like this. Okay, so now I'm going to make an aura line to this that goes like this. So you see, I wanted to make sure that I don't cross this line, this pencil line. So that's why we started making our initial pods slightly away from the string line. Okay, so here I'm going to make circles like this. It's a fun pattern. That's really fun. And now we're going to go around on the top, around the tops of the pods, and we further go down and make an inner pod, like an inner aura. So go around and do this. Okay. So we're going to repeat this on this side as well. So in the center here, we're going to do this tangle called Arukas. It's a fun tangle. So I'm going to start off somewhere in the center. I'm going to make a circle and I'm going to give it an aura line like that. And I make circles like this around this second aura line. Okay, I'm just going around adding black to these gaps, and then of course I'm going to finish it up with a aura line that's going along that circles. So now I am going to pull out lines in different directions. So I start off with a line on this side and maybe a line on this side. So let's do double lines. Okay, so now that I have my lines done, we are going to give an aura to this shape. Now instead of giving it a circular aura, I am going to pull out a more of a U-shaped aura. So it's a U-shaped aura that goes like this. Okay, so we're kind of continuing on that floral look that we started off with. So I'm going to give another aura to this. And notice how I make it slightly wider here and narrow on the sides. Okay, so now we're going to aura the initial set of lines that we drew. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and add another set of these two U's. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead like that. So here it is. I've gone all around and I've finished this. Um, so we are going to add black contrast in this. So we'll get to that. But before that, I just wanted to fill in these sections, these two sections with lines. So just kind of filling out lines from here, like pretending like this is getting extended, and I'm trying to branch it out a bit. So here I am going to go around adding black to the ends. That's we're just going to add a bit of black to give it a nice depth. Okay, so I'm going to alternate or maybe add in each one of those. So it depends how I want to play this. As I go, I take a call. Now I am also going to add some circles just to make it more fun. So we're just going to do all this randomly in few. So I'm going to pick few more sections to add these circles, and then we are going to go around adding the black. So it's just a simple way to kind of fill in the gaps. So I've repeated this on the other side, and I'm kind of finishing this up here. Adding some more circles. Okay. Okay. So there, it's all done. Now for this, I'm going to use my thicker tip pen. So I'm going to use my 08 micron here. And we are going to fill in the centermost circle. But we're going to leave a teeny tiny bit of white. So it doesn't matter where, but we're just going to kind of leave a bit of white in there. And fill in the rest. And now similarly here we're going to alternate. So these two, the space here is going to be filled in, and then we're going to leave this section white, fill in white, fill in white. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to give a bit of a highlight here. So go ahead, take your time and finish all around this. So here it is, all done, my tile. Now I am going to go ahead and add a bit of depth here. So I'm just going to go ahead on one side, like that, and add my black shading. So I am going to go ahead and just add my pencil right here, like that, and I'm going to go ahead and add my pencil outside of this aura line as well. Okay, and I'm going to add pencil along this as well. Now let's use the stub and gently blend it around. I'm going to go along the reed as well. And I'm going to go along the reed on the other side as well. Okay, so I'm using my stub to just go ahead and blend all of this gently. Go ahead along this as well. So there it is, all done. So I'm going to put my initials on with my 01 micron. So let's see, I'm gonna put my initials right here. I'm just gonna go over this section here and slightly make it dark just to give a little contrast here. Okay, so I'm going to call this done. Now let's journal this. So today's date is 18th May 2021, and this is YouTube and String Safari. Number 52, and we started off with tweed. Then we went on to add this new tangle Baumschmuck, and then we finished up with Arukas, and those are the 3 tangles that we used for today's session. Here it is all done. Hope you had fun on this safari with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group, Zenvies, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenvies. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya Manne or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya to get to see your lovely works there. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, send me an email to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Also check out my online courses on teachable.com. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle Mini Project live on my Instagram live. My handle is at Sandhya Manne, so join me on Tuesdays and let's tangle together in real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description to claim your free gift and to get information about my upcoming classes and other fun events that I do across social media. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. Stay safe, everybody. See ya. Namaste.